Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Absolutely. Everybody come on in. Pull on in. Pull on in. Pull on in, family. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. I'm going to play something just for maybe 2 minutes, maybe 2.5 minutes. I'm going to play something. I want you all to understand exactly what's going on. Peace to everybody. Peace to everybody. All of my family, peace to you. Peace to everybody. Assalamu alaikum, my brother Chief Too Fresh. I'm going to play something. Peace to my family at Live Hip Hop Daily over in Atlanta. One of the dopest podcasts in Atlanta. Walaikum salam, walaikum salam. All praises due to Allah. That is absolutely correct. We are going to play something here, just maybe 2 minutes of something. All of the brothers and sisters watching, I want you to really listen to this. This here is called How to Destroy the Caucasian Mind. And no, sir, they do not have the power to stop the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. They really don't have that. And it is making them extremely afraid. Extremely afraid. Trust me when I say this. Trust me when I say this. And some of y'all watching, I know you're thinking, you're trying to figure out exactly what's going on. A lot of you. I understand. So I'm going to play something. Okay? Some of you are realizing that there are real soldiers in the real world. There are real soldiers. And we stand on what we believe. We stand on what we really do. We stand on what we believe. I want us to thoroughly understand that. Brother Rizza Islam stands with the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Stu Vall, oh yes, when I was teaching at Centennial High School in Compton, you remember that. Thank you for, wow, thank you for the reminder. Yeah, when I was teaching y'all, let me see, you were in 9th grade. That was a 9th grade class where I would teach for the second half of the health class. It was Miss Fisher. Miss Fisher was the teacher, and I would teach the second half of the health class when I was doing drug education, human rights education, and I think there was one other thing, life skills. Yeah, thank you for saying that. So hopefully everybody just saw that. But yeah, a lot of work. Okay, family. So I'm going to play something for you. About 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I want y'all to pay attention to this. This video is titled How to Destroy the Caucasian Mind. Mind. I want you to thoroughly understand this. I'm only saying this. I'm harping on this so you can understand. This is why they don't like Minister Farrakhan. And they don't like Rizza Islam. They don't like any of the FOI in the Nation of Islam. They don't like any of the MGT in the Nation of Islam because they know we represent Farrakhan. We represent him very well. But not only that, when they see Brother Rizza and they see me in that bow tie, and they know damn well I don't say nothing else other than Farrakhan. They don't like that.
You stated 2 Sundays ago that the Caucasian mind has to be destroyed. How will we be able to do this? Learn the truth and hurl the truth at his mind. See, everything that white folks think and want to do, at the root of their mind is a superiority over you. I mean, white folk just got to be the boss. And it blows their mind when a black man don't want to accept that. That's what makes Farrakhan so difficult for them to deal with. He ain't going to accept us as his leader. No. Your time to lead us is over. God wants to lead us today. Farrakhan, don't you think that there's something that you should apologize for? Please. I say, y'all haven't apologized for what you did to black people. I haven't done nothing to you all but tell the truth. And if that hurts you, you should never have existed. I don't have anything to apologize for.
Right.
I told Jesse, don't do that. Don't do that, Jesse. You already apologized. You called them Jaime? Talking about some Soviet Jews.
And this part right here.
Sure. They're not going to ever let Jesse forget that. Never, never, never. The Jews are the most unforgiving white people you ever want to meet.
Listen.
They don't let nothing. If you ever offend them, keep on stepping. Because, hey, if you're looking for them to forget it and you repent, you're going to have to lay at their foot every day, let them walk over you, and come back in, and then do the whole thing. And then they'll say, maybe if you keep this up, for 100 years I may think about forgiving you. I'll never have them for my friends. And who the hell cares? I don't need their friendship.
Right.
I'm going to whoop their butt as long as I see them coming wrong. I'm going to down them every time with the truth. I'm not going to back down. They'll have to kill me. Because they're wrong. And they know they're wrong. And you know they're wrong. But you too weak and cowardly when it comes to Jews. To stand up. And that's the last oppressor you got who's claiming to be your friend. Once you can move him to the side, you are free at last.
See, now let me say this. Let me go ahead and let me help you understand exactly what's going on here. This is exactly why when people decide to open their mouth about Minister Farrakhan, the first thing I'm going to say is this. If you don't have the results, you don't have the right to say a damn thing. If you don't have the results, you would do well to simply get to work, start adding to the pot, get your weight up in the work in the community, and criticize less. And I only say this because the United States government is not afraid of any one of these Negroes on social media. Let me make this very clear for all of you with these tens of thousands of followers. Tens of thousands of followers who won't follow you to a damn, who won't follow you anywhere for the vast majority. Social media has given individuals a sense of importance. It has given them a false sense of power. Social media has given individuals a false sense of pride, a false sense of superiority. Social media has given Negroes, ignorant individuals, wicked individuals, spineless individuals, and those who are divisive a platform by which they can push their divisive agenda, push their ignorance, push their wickedness, push their own agendas to do things that have nothing to do with the overall progress of us as a people. So when you see these Negroes, meaning male and or female, ignorant males and or females who are pushing agendas that do not go towards the upliftment, improvement, evolving, freedom, justice, or liberation of our people, you do not need to spend any more time focusing on them. You can tell the power of a man by the power of his enemies. You can tell the power of a man by just who his enemies are. Not one of these social media Negroes, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, any of them, none of them make the United States government afraid. So to that degree, you are not relevant. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, however, makes this government, those who are wicked in this government and those who are wicked over this government, he makes them very afraid. Very afraid. And because of that, those of you who are pushing this charlatan type of behavior, you fake whack Negroes who think you got some juice, you think you got some weight. If this government is not afraid of you, trust me when I say this, you ain't got nothing. If you can't make this government ban you and Congress push to silence you in the street and on the internet, then trust me when I say this, you ain't doing a damn thing. So fall in line and get in where you fit in and pick your place. Take your place and stay in your lane. Because as of right now, we are at war for the hearts and minds of the people. What I mean by that is this. Don't allow you and people who are on the internet to make you think that this enemy is beneath you. When trust me when I say this. If you are not serving God, and I mean this in a real way, if you are not serving God by exposing this enemy on the level that the enemy needs to be exposed on, you are wasting your time and you are misleading the people into the wrong direction, and you are slowing down our overall progress. The only reason why Brother Rizza Islam continues to excel like this is because I'm connected to that man. I'm going to say this again for all of you Negroes who open your mouth about Minister Farrakhan and you think you know what you're talking about. And this is why you're not relevant to me. I don't waste time with peons. I don't waste time with those who are not on the level that I'm striving to be on. I don't waste time with that nonsense. The United States government, and the wicked ones who run it, they are the enemy. Not some Negroes on YouTube, not some Negroes on Instagram, not some Negroes, white, black, or indifferent. Doesn't matter what religious title you give yourself. None of you are strong enough. None of you are relevant enough. None of you have power. I'm saying this to you so you can thoroughly understand your insignificance. I want you to know how insignificant you are. Those who do the negative. If you are not making the United States government afraid, you ain't shit. I'm saying it to you like that. So when we say we are Farrakhan, the word Farrakhan means the criterion, the discrimination. It means that which comes, he or she who comes to set a clear line between what is right and what is wrong. And if you are operating as someone who is coming to divide rather than to make a clean, clear, distinct line between what is right and what is wrong and to stand on integrity, then you are a problem. You are a issue, and you have issues and you have problems. Right now is the time for unity, and I don't give a damn what you say about it. I don't care how many followers you think you have on social media. I don't care how much money you have. You are nothing if you are not pushing for the unity among our people. You are nothing. Nothing but a joke, a stumbling block in the road of our eventual progress. We will win. And I'm saying this so everybody can understand. We will win. There is no question about that. However, there are some of our people who look just like us with the same skin, but not the same mind. So this video that I just showed you by the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan specifically goes over how to destroy the Caucasian mind. And what I'm saying is for those brothers or sisters who want to do things that don't go towards our progress, you are operating out of a white man's mind. I'm saying it to you that way. You are, as the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan stated, you are a white man in black skin. I'm saying it to you so you can thoroughly understand it. The devil that the most honorable Elijah Muhammad referred to when he said that the white man is the devil is the mind, not the skin. It is that mind of the original Caucasian that a lot of Caucasians today in our generation hate. A lot of them hate that, and they do not want to be that way. There are a lot of Caucasians in this generation who are fighting against that and who sincerely don't like that. They don't like what their ancestors did. They don't want to be a part of that. There are some. There are some. This is just facts. I'm not watering down the message. I'm helping you to understand the message. We will not back down. We are not going to back up. We're not getting off of this. It ain't happening. And I'm helping you to understand something here. Whether if it is on Facebook or Instagram or not, we will win. And we don't need their social media in order for us to get the message out. Minister Farrakhan got over 1 million men to Washington, D.C. in the 90s before social media ever existed. And you think that we need it now? The beauty is, Brother Rizza, Islam is relevant in the street because I've been doing the work in the street years before I ever got on social media. So because of that, if I quit social media today, I'm still relevant because I'm still helping the people. And I never was doing this on social media because of social media. I was doing it because I love my people. If you're not doing this because you sincerely love the people, quit now. Stop posting stuff to try to pretend as though you give a damn about the people when you don't. If you want likes, if you want clout and views and you just want to use social media just to make money, I don't mind the business aspect, but if you're doing this to try to pimp the people and you're not about this, and if you're not about our freedom, our justice, our equality, and our liberation, just quit. Knock it off. Because you make it a problem. You slow it down for those of us who live our life for this shit. This is not a joke to us. There are some of us who sincerely have given things up just to fight for the rise of our people. Some of us have made some sacrifices here. Some of us have given up things that we love, to fight for you and to fight for everybody else. Trust me when I say this. I love my people more than I love my own personal comfort, my own personal dreams and aspirations. I need my people free. It's not a want, it's a need. I need us free. This is not it's not a damn trend for me, man. And some of y'all got to get out of that bullshit. This is not a trend. It's not a trend to be woke. This is not a trend. This is not something that is trendy. This is not something you can wear one day and take off the next. This is not that. This is a lifelong thing. Most of our ancestors would not have died if most of the people would have been on the same page. You got to take this serious, man. And if it's not serious for you, then just get the hell out the way. That's all I got to say. Move out of the way. If it's not serious for you, step out of the way. Only because those of us who sincerely fight for this, we don't play around with it. We have fun with this because it is a serious thing. So we have fun with it, but we're still in it. This is a quality thing. You must have integrity when you're dealing with this. You can say everything you want to say about the Nation of Islam, but not one of you niggas on here or anywhere on the planet have done more work for the black, brown community whatsoever than the Nation of Islam. And because of that alone, your mouth should be permanently shut. If not, please show us your results. And as a matter of fact, please show us the work that you have done. And if you have something better than what we have to offer, if you have something better than what we have done, then please, by all means, present your results, present your statistics, present your schools, present your land, present your businesses, present all of your tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people who have successfully come off of drugs, who have successfully learned how to read and write again, who have successfully come from under the judicial system, who have successfully established businesses, who have successfully raised healthy families, who have successfully re-established their lives and come out of hell back into a position where they have a clear level of thinking. Present all of that. And by the way, this is nearly 100 years since 1930. If you ain't got it, shut your damn mouth. Get out here and help us do this work. And I'm only saying this again because for those of you who are not understanding and who are not taking it serious about Minister Farrakhan being banned from social media, just know this. Whether if you are white or black, whether if you are Muslim or Christian, whether if you are Pan-Africanist or Moor, whether if you are a Hebrew Israelite or Nawabian, whether if you are a Mormon or a Catholic, whatever you choose to call yourself, Minister Farrakhan was banned because he spoke the truth. Minister Farrakhan was banned because he consistently spoke the truth about the most heavy topics that most people cannot speak on accurately. And if he was banned for speaking the truth, what do you think is going to happen once you start speaking the same truth? What do you think is about to happen? You will be banned too. Brother Rizza will be banned too. All of us. You do understand this, right? So you may not take it serious right now, but trust me when I say this. Censorship is real, and they are going to try to shut down anyone who speaks the truth because they don't want truth to rule, because truth is what condemns their lies. They have built a world on lies. The entire foundation of this goddamn country was built on a lie. All the way from Christopher Columbus to George Washington to honest Abraham Lincoln to all of this bull crap. All of it is a lie. All of it. To who the original Americans are, to who the original Indians are, to all of it. It's all been a lie. All of it, all of it, all of it. And because of that, it has become a perpetual unraveling of lies. Everybody's finding out the truth every day. So they have to what? Shut it down to take control over the minds of their slaves because they're losing control. Do you know what it feels like to lose control over your slaves? Do you have any idea what it feels like? No? Oh, because you've never owned people. Right. It is, and I have never owned slaves, but let me go into the mind of a Caucasian, the mind of a slave master. I need all these people to work in my field, to run my businesses. I need all of these people to clean for me, to build things for me. I need them to man everything that I have on my plantation. If all of them get to go free, there will be no one to work. There will be no one to help to maintain my business, to maintain my livelihood. I will lose everything that I've ever had. You know how nervous that makes a person? Some of you don't like to think this way. And some of you don't even think that this type of thinking still exists. That's the problem. You are weak mentally. Not everyone, just some of you. Some of you. You can't conceive of this. That's why the most honorable Elijah Muhammad said, you cannot fathom the depths of Satan. Fathom, meaning to take into one's mind. You can't even put it in your head to think that somebody would think like that. Yes, there is a small group who still think this way. This is why we have NFA Studios. Once you get off of here, I want you to subscribe to NFA Studios. NFA Studios. Follow the page NFA Studios on Instagram. Subscribe to NFA Studios. Click the link in my bio to subscribe to NFA Studios after I get off of here, because we are going to separate. There are some things that I'm doing right now that I'm getting things prepared for that I can't say. I'm not going to say it yet. I'm going to say it when it's done. All right? I'm going to say it when it's done, because that's another thing. The enemy is watching us heavily. So there's a lot of things I can't even say yet. I just got to do it. And once it's done, I'm going to announce it to you. And then I need you to follow through. We're going to do a lot more movement, physically moving. I've been doing it, but I need you to get on it, because this social media thing is this right here, man. Man, I swear, man, if y'all understood this, we've become so weak. We've become so weak. And I'm saying this lovingly. We have become so weak as a people in comparison to our ancestors. But we are rising again. I'm saying that, and I'm not being funny. I'm not being funny. But I'm saying this so you can understand, so that you can get prepared. We have become weak because social media and the way it was designed, and I'm going to go over this in my book as well, which you can pre-order. Okay, after you get off of here, go to the link in my bio, pre-order my first book titled Message to the Millennials. Social media has made it to where psychologically, it has opened up your trust. 1, it's lowered your mental barrier. 1. 2, it has given you and everyone else a false sense of happiness. There are colors that are used. There are noises that are used. They have us do subtle interaction with social media to give us an artificial form of companionship. Believe it or not. Tapping the phone, right? To make it feel tangible, make it feel real when it's not. I just want to make sure we understand this. To make it feel real when it's not. You have to understand how psychology works, which is why the majority of staff members in the United States government CIA department happen to be psychologists. There's a reason why Facebook contracts with the United States government. There's a reason why they have over 30,000 FBI accounts. All those accounts with no faces on them, all those accounts with that don't follow you, but they're always commenting, all those accounts with 0 posts, 0 followers. Yeah. That cause problems. Okay, I'm not talking about some damn robotic technology from Russia. I don't even know why most people even believe that crap. You still believe the United States government. They tell you something so stupid. Russians are doing... Lord have mercy. They use psychology, is my point. Okay? They use psychology. And they use it at a rate so fast you don't even understand it. You don't even know they're doing it. The question on Facebook is, what's on your mind? On Instagram, it's making a post. It's an addition symbol. Making a post. You post a picture. You post a video. 60 seconds. 1 minute. The amount of psychological warfare that they are dealing with and that they are pushing is so high. I don't know. I know y'all like, okay, but Rizza, seriously, what are you saying? What I'm saying is, if you do not pay attention and elevate your thinking, and I do mean elevate your thinking, read more. Read more. Stop scrolling all day. Stop scrolling all day. Trust me when I'm saying this to you. There's nearly 500 of y'all watching right now. Please, you must stop scrolling all day, because this is artificial. From the lighting to the way it works the brain, it's not going to benefit you in the way that you need it. Reading physical paper works both sides of the brain. It works both sides of the brain. Some of you are very enthralled, very intrigued by Brother Rizza Islam's level of intellect. Okay, I understand and I appreciate that and I'm honored by that and I'm humbled by that. However, Brother Rizza's intellect is nothing special. Everyone is supposed to be like this, if not better. Everybody. Ain't nothing special about me in that way. Everyone is supposed to be like this. You do know our ancestors were like this. Actually, their intellect was far superior. I'm not going to go too far off the topic, but I'm just helping you to understand. This ain't nothing special. Everybody's supposed to be like this. Everyone's supposed to be even better than this. Far more intellectual, far more articulate, far more of a intellectual genius, mental, computational individual or group of people. You all have the ability to access that in higher states of awareness, higher states of consciousness, and of course tapping into the depths of your cerebellum, your cerebral cortex, these parts of your brain. You have the ability to do that. The only reason why I'm saying this to you is so you can understand just how far we are and how much work we need to do. That's all I'm saying. Don't waste your time with too many videos that don't feed your mind. Don't waste your time watching too many things that do not feed your mind and that do not increase your intelligence. Because every day they're training. Every day they are training. Every day they're studying. Every day they are increasing in their nutrition. Every day they are increasing in their arsenal, their weaponry, their bullets, their swords, their tanks, their guns. And I am sincerely not exaggerating here. I'm not exaggerating at all. I just wish sometimes we understood how serious this really is. Things are going to get physical at a certain point. And if you do not have the ability to protect yourself now, you will not be prepared then. Trust me. I'm not talking. I'm educating. I'm not talking to you. I'm educating you. I know people, I've seen groups and organizations, I have witnessed what they do. And this is not a game. Brother Rizza has fun. I do my best to relax and have fun so I can be sane in this world. But the level of evil that this country has committed and is committing, most of you wouldn't be able to handle the thought of it. Trust me. You wouldn't. So think about these things the next time you mention Brother Rizza, or the next time you hear people talk about Minister Farrakhan, or the next time, just think about what I'm saying to you. 1 second. It's freezing. I'm going to end it and come right back.